It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bryant. Then there's West. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Shaq in at the center.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
The Clippers grab the miss. George, that's a two-pointer, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Here's Jackson. Second chance shot, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this one.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
Here's Kobe, and the dunk by Kobe.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now, and the shot goes in.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
And that one, good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And it's the Clippers' ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. That one goes in.
When Jackson can't get all the way to the rim, this is his go-to. Shoots for a decent percentage from mid-range.
And here's Kobe for three from beyond the arc and then some. Bryant's got 7 points.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
Here's O'Neal. Morris with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Leonard. Another shot outside for George.
Those kinds of mistakes.
Here's Kobe, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Yeah, that shot gets jacked. Great anticipation by the claw.
Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. And so it's the Lakers with it. 4-point game.
You know what Kawhi brings to the table defensively. He can switch 1 through 5.
Wasted no time on that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw, good, Bryant. Bryant hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Rondo kicks to Zubac. Pass to man. Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Johnson. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And that one drops for him. Kobe's got 11 points.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Now here's Leonard. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist from Leonard.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
The three from Bryant. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Johnson, the pass to Kobe. There's the triple. And the Lakers get it back. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Poked away. Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Shaq.
As crafty as he is explosive, Kawhi Leonard gets the defender where he wants him. Gets to the line.
Kennard, he's checked in for Paul George. And he nails the third. 50 seconds left in the first. Shaq kicks to Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Here's Rondo. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
The Clippers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he makes the first.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good on his first attempt of the game. And so it's lost doing.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
We've got Luke Kennard. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ivica Zubac. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's man in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. That one falls. Leonard's got 10.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
Here's Bryant. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. And the pass to Morris. Outside for George. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jackson, that's good.
Nice play. Usually Reggie prefers to initiate, but this time gets it done off the catch.
From deep three-point range, O'Neal. Great positioning on the putback.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Jackson. 8 points for him. In the corner, it's Morris. It's good from long range. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game. Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time. He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. On up the court. From deep. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. West finds Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and again it's the Lakers.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Jackson dishes to Batum. Looking for George. He gets it there. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers trail by 4. Kobe draws the double. West with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. West has got 5 now.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
George with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 3. And here's the Lakers. West with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. And here's Kobe from the arc. Offensive rebound. O'Neal stolen away. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. Good. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Kobe gets the bucket.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
From deep, George. George missing again.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Magic Johnson picks one up.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him.
That free throw missing, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
West with the ball. He has 5. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a close game so far. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for the Lakers right now, West is out there with Johnson. And there's Bryant, then it's Kareem, and it's O'Neal in at the center position.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Leonard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 15 points.
You know, there's a rhythm to Leonard's game, but also an awareness. Just takes what the defense allows. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Dishes it to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Common occurrence for Leonard. Once he makes his way to the rim, Kawhi levels up.
Outside, Kobe from deep three-point range. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Releases. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Clippers trail. Nobody near Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Johnson finds Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And Kobe drops them both. So it's the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. Outside, George. Over West. The shot by George, no good. Passes to O'Neal. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Jackson has the open look. Off the left rim and out.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Kobe's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shoots. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Got a piece of it. And here's West for 3. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. In the corner, George with it. Drains the 3-pointer. George has got 11 points.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's hauled in by George.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
A different look for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jackson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Zubac finds Rondo. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Bryant. And there's 1:17 left to play in the 3rd. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8. The shot's good. West has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's Morris. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rondo is doubled to the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Marquise, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. On the wing, Bryant. Defended by Batum. Here's O'Neal. They get it again. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Shaq. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Bryant, that's for two. Misses the shot.
To prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Batum is out there with Morris, and it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's man in at the three, the small forward. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Rajon Rondo, and that one falls for Johnson. Paul George is checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for Rajon Rondo.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Clippers trail by 14. Inside, here's Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
The playmaking of Reggie, a work in progress, but looking good right there.
Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Pass to Batum, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. George. That one goes. Count it.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Outside for Kobe. Trying to get open is Shaq. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 assists now tonight. George against West. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Paul George.
Here we go, his second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Man gets the bucket.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Here's Bryant. Takes it off the glass. Kobe's got 41.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Amber's making a change here. Morris is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Leonard attacking. He doesn't hit that one. West with some nice D. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Bryant, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the Clippers get called for the foul. Bryant hits them both. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. 15-point game. Here's Leonard, back to Jackson. Plenty of space. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
When the jumper is working, Reggie becomes much tougher to defend. One of the most athletic guys on the floor.
Shot's good by Kobe.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
George, no good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
A shot by George, wide open. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Kobe, and the rejection by Leonard. Jackson looking around. Kicks it to Batum. Back to Jackson. Left side, Batum. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Whoa, hammering it in.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Outside, George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish. Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Bryant. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Come on.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And George drops them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson kicks to Bryant. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked.
Looking around. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel